Okay, so the next thing we look at is the encryption keys themselves. The encryption key, we can assume that we have a large key space for our keys, but unfortunately in many applications the key space is actually limited. So we might actually be using a very large key space, but the number of actual keys that are actually possible is actually fairly limited. This type of system is open to a dictionary attack, where an intruder could search through various dictionary words and generate encryption keys that could be tried. So Eve doesn't have to look through the whole key space. And this measure of how good the key is known as key entropy. And key entropy defines the actual real size of the key. So if an encryption key itself is generated from, say, a keyword or a passphrase, it's actually been shown that each English letter is only worth about 1.3 bits per character. So an 8-character word only has a key strength of about 10.4 bits. So you can see here that if there was only 256 phrases that were used, it's only equivalent to an 8-bit. So we might be using a very large encryption key space, but only using 8 bits of it. For 1024 phrases, it's 10 bits. For a million phrases, 20 bits. So it's something to be, it's an important factor as to how the key is actually generated. In wireless communications, for example, the web key was based on a passphrase, and it wasn't too difficult for someone to go through all the typical passphrases and generate a number of keys. Okay, so